Welcome to week 4 of the Elestriad, where IronBoffin takes on JadeJonny in an epic clash to see which Pantheon is dominant. Be sure to hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new so you don't miss out on the epic Elestrals content. And don't forget to head over to shopelestrals.com and test your luck for a stellar or pick up an awesome starter deck while we still have quantities available. We've got an epic clash going on this week, but this is going to be their deck profiles. Let's find out what these casters are going to be opening up. Are they going starter decks? Are they going packs? Are they going promo pack? And then we're going to find out what they're bringing to the clash. Let's dive in.
Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is IronBoffin, here for the week 4 opening of the Elestriad. So we are having a tough start at 0-3, but I feel like I have been involved in my games and I've had the chances to make some plays. So I'm going to dive back into my booster box here, trying to see if I can get some pulls that maybe lead me toward one way or the other. What we're looking for is some Hollow Viserys for an Earth deck, or, you know, honestly, my Thunder deck looks kind of solid right now, but again, I would like to start pulling some Viserys or Ambrosia's Golden Apple of Discord, all that kind of stuff. If I want to kind of go back to an Earth deck, which I would like to play. I'd like to play the Earth deck. I like it a lot.
Yo, what is up with your boy JadeJonny, back here in the Elestriad Championship. How you doing today? So we just came off of playing against Steve, aka Magnitude. Love that dude. And we are going into playing against IronBoffin this week. We're going to open a Boffin. So we're going to be opening up some packs. Now, I did this while streaming, so you guys can just go ahead and enjoy the VOD. We figured what would be best is for me to go into packs because I have no clear way to take my direction. When I say we, I mean a lot of members of the community helped me come up with what we were doing. And so we got into a call and I laid out all the packs in front of the camera and I said, pick the packs. So I can properly say that if these 6 packs right here do not have pulls, then it is the fault of the community and I never have to listen to them again.
Again, just give me some Viserys. If I pull one Viserys, I can open the Founder pack, I believe. The Founder promo pack, I believe, has a Viserys in it, and I can pull that. And that'll give me what I need. So we do have a Leviathan, which is nice because, you know, I don't have any water spirits, so nice to be able to get that. Nimbug, Drataya, another one of those. I think I have plenty of those now. Cinder. Oh, baby, my full art is here. My full art in the pack of the box. What was it? I saw that it was fancy. I didn't see what it was in it, though. Oh, it's a Hephaestus. Full art Hephaestus. Looking beautiful, but that's not what I need. It's not what I need. But it is beautiful, though. I can't be upset about how beautiful that is. But unfortunately, I don't really have anything for a fire deck. So while it is a beautiful pull, it does not help me here. But it is still very cool.
That was an insane first pull for IronBoffin, but it doesn't quite fit their deck. This makes me wonder if they're going to try to open up a fire starter deck in future weeks. Let's see if JadeJonny can match that energy.
So we're going to start off with this Pentair, this lovely Pentair. And we are going to see where we go from here, because come on, just open the pack. Just open the pack. Why are these packaged so well, Dan? So to start off, we got the Golden Apple of Discord, Charon's Obol, Heliod's Chariot Ride, Earthseer, Ignectar, Sparkit, which we no longer need, Signetric, Astrapet, which we no longer need, Krakatuga, into a Terratlas. So Chariot's pretty big, and Obol's pretty big. Gapple's pretty good if we ever come to need it.
There's still plenty of hollows to pull. I think I've only pulled one hollow so far out of my box. Altar of Stars. Oh no, I also did pull a Voltempest. So I did have a Voltempest. Lycoris here. Volcanic Forge, Atlantis. Mount Olympus is good. I think I'm going to run an extra one of those in my deck. Drops of Leth I've read is pretty good, so I might grab one of those. Bossfire, Cinder, and oh, that's a good one. Target an Elestral from the Underworld and special cast it in attack position. Rise from the Ashes is huge. Big investment with this card, but this is the kind of card that can kind of pull you back. That's the kind of card that can pull you back. That's definitely a card that I do believe will go straight into my deck.
Next up, we have Volcanic Forge, the only stadium that can be set best down, but it has to be in Stadium Rune Slot 2. So, keep that in mind. Helios Chariot Ride, Drataya, Rummagem, Calovi, Barabog, Titanostock, Blazerus. Can we get the Viscaris to finish off the Earth Pack? Trifernal. Okay. Trifernal. Disappointed.
My boy Teratlus, how's it going? Helios Chariot Ride, Krakid, Sluggle, Typhling, Veritaqua, Tsunami, Thunderbolt of Zeus, got plenty of those, a Thunderstorm, and a Latagon, another Latagon. So I think that's my third one. If I wanted to play a Latagon deck, now I could.
Next up, we have Volcanic Forge again. Again, the only Stadium Rune that can be set face down, but it has to be set in this slot specifically. Keep that in mind. Atlantis, Mount Olympus, Island of Aeolia, Drops of Leith, Carrion, Peliquarius, Scythe of Demeter, Mustachian as the rare, and a Teratlus. So, those are pretty cool, I guess. Those are pretty good pulls. I think the Mustachian is probably the strongest card that is in there. Scythe of Demeter is also a good card for being able to have such a diversity, in its capabilities.
We have a Lycoris, a Sluggle, Veritaqua, Smoltuga, Sluggle, Warmite, Sakurasaur. It's the kind of card I think I kind of need to play some of these. Barabog isn't bad. Titanostock. You can expend an Earth Spirit in order to force your opponents to reveal their hand. That's kind of cool. And a Rhyceros Hollow. As long as this Rhyceros is enchanted, Elestrals cannot attack unless they are Thunder enchanted. I feel like this would be a good card to play. I just don't... It's hard for me to make space in my Thunder deck for a 2/4/1 drop, but it's not a bad card, so maybe I should be using that.
Tadpuff, Ampup, Elichick, Quackle, Jolton, Shield of Achilles, which finishes off our playsets, Scavengem, Spinimp, and a foil Circle the Sky. Let's go. Love to see that. Well, you don't love to see that. That could have been an altar. We do actually finish off our playsets of Elichick though. So Elichick, Shield of Achilles, and we also get that foil Circle the Sky.
Okay, let's go into... We got 2 packs left. We're still looking for a Viserys. We got some hollows. We got a full art. We're getting into the meat and bones of our box here. Ampup, Elichick. This looks like a deck for me. Jolton, Nimbug, Siracoon. I didn't have a Siracoon yet. Crysaur, Carrion. Show me a Mustachian. Mustachian's a good card. Mustachian is a good card. Don't think I would just slap it in a deck with no water to go with.
2 left to go. Let's see if we can get something good out of these. Necruff, Earth Scout, Earth Smog, Earth Seer, Ignectar, Waspire, Kinleo, Cinder, Majursa as the rare into a Lycoris. I'm starting to think I don't listen to the community anymore. I'm starting to think I shouldn't. Y'all have bad ideas. Just saying.
All right, this is my last pack of my 6. We did get the Rise from the Ashes. That's going to be a huge one. Like I said, we're still hoping to... Oh, Golden Apple Discord. Let's go. That's a good one. We needed one of those. I like that. Karen's Obel. Drataya, Trident of Poseidon, Tsunami, Thunderbolt of Zeus, and a hollow Spinosect. So that's pretty cool. In my Earth deck, I do run Spinosect. Don't really need another one, but now I have a hollow, so that's always kind of cool. So 3 hollows, a full art. I picked my packs well. Unfortunately, just not what I'm looking for my future decks. But yeah, at least we got the Rise from the Ashes. I think that's going to be pretty important for us. Looking good. And then I also did pull our full art of the box. Hephaestus. Looking nice. Looking beautiful. Don't think I'm going to get to use it though, unfortunately. But that's going to be it for my week 4 opening of the Elestriad. And man, I feel like I'm in my game, so hopefully I put together a nice little...
All in all, I'd say IronBoffin did pretty good on his pack luck this week. Can JadeJonny turn it around and find some last pack magic himself?
Alright, so we got Jolton, Nimbug, P-Gust, Sorlet, Fullaway Forest, Arrowmare, Saracoon, Crysaur, Krakatuga is the rare, and Lycoris. So, nothing really noteworthy. We'll go ahead and come back to this here in a second. to go over the pulls that we got this week, we're going to go ahead and go over them. We didn't get much in the way of actually good cards that are playable in most circumstances, but we did get Amp Up. Amp Up's going to allow us, this is our third Amp Up, it's going to allow us to play like a Volt strategy if we so decide to. Our foil that we got was Circle the Sky. I'm not even going to bother sleeving it because I have like hundreds of these just laying around the house, so it stays like that. I don't care. Charon's Obel this is our last copy of Charon's Obel. This is going to allow us to, whenever an Elestral is destroyed in battle, we're able to draw a card. This means their Elestrals or ours. Next up, we got Golden Love Apple of Discord. So the current wording on this card means that you have to discard a card for cost, but it has been errated in first edition so that you no longer have to discard for cost, and that's going to be a very powerful effect. And considering like what you guys saw I did to Powder, you know a core part of my deck is going to be discarding cards, so we always have the option to go into Golden Apple of Discords if we just have empty slots in our deck. Next up, we have Drops of Leith. I believe this rounds out our playset of Drops of Leith. This will make it to where we can play another consistency option if we decide to take out Nectar of the Gods. Next up, we got Moustachian. Then we have Sorlet. This is our last copy of Sorlet that we needed to finish off our playsets. It's just going to be a powerful beater that is able to manipulate the board. Then we do have 2 more Wind Spirits. This is actually going to allow us to play cards like Sorlet because guess what? We have not had the option to actually do that because we've only had 1 Wind Spirit. Now we have 3, so we can play cards like Sorlet, Tornado, or if we open up the option, we have Volt Tempest. Then we have Shield of Achilles, which is going to be a powerful card, and our last copy that we needed for our deck. So that's going to be extremely helpful going forward. And then we do have an Elichick as our last copy of Elichick, bringing us to 4. Now the only reason that we'd ever go into Wind would be for the Pantera line or for Resting on Your Laurels. We would no longer need it. We would no longer need it for Elichick. That being said, I hope you guys enjoy the match that's coming up, or I hope you guys enjoy the deck profile, not the match. No, not the match. The deck profile that should be coming up right after this. Special message from who am I playing this week? Boffin from Boffin.
IronBoffin got some pretty good pulls in this one, including that full Art of Festus, which doesn't quite fit what he's looking to do, but he did get that Golden Apple of Discord. Let's take a look if IronBoffin is going to bust out the fruit strategy this week, which utilizes Drataya, Latagon, Ambrosia, and Golden Apple of Discord. Let's see what his deck profile is.
Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is IronBoffin, and I am here for my deck preview for week 4 of the Elestriad. And I'm changing things up again. So my opponent JadeJonny likes to run Thunder decks. And I'm not interested in a mirror match. So I have changed back allegiances to Demeter, and I have built a new Earth deck that I think will be pretty neat. So I will tell you guys my strategy, what's going on, what I've built. And again, not super familiar with deck building, but you know, I think I built something a little nice here. Starting off, we have 3 Sprouter. Sprouter is really good because it's a 3/5 drop, so it's already kind of thick on the defensive side, and it lets me search for my artifacts, so that'll help me find my Scythe of Demeter, which will help me recover Earth Spirits from the Underworld, so that's really good. Need my Scythe. Sprouter's already a good card on its own. Gotta run 3. Next up, we have 3 Equal Links. Now I've learned the importance of Equal Links, and it's a nice 4/3 drop, but with the next thing I can target and destroy runes. So having 3 of these in my deck means I don't have to invest a ton of card space for rune destruction, because hopefully Equal Links is going to do it for me. That's the goal I need there anyway. Next, I'm running 3 Tectoros. It's my beat stick. It's my real sense of offense in this card. If I start pairing it with Scythe, Foley Forest, Demeter, like all that stuff, this card's going to be a runaway card. It gets +1 attack for each enchanting Earth Spirit on the field, not just enchanting it. So it can stack up pretty fast and help take on some cards like Astrabbit with a big defense. And I doubt we can get it strong enough to hit a Volt Tempest, but we do need to be able to build up offense in order to hit something like Volt Tempest, because Volt Tempest is thick and you can't beat it with card effects if it has Zeus, and I'm assuming they're going to play Zeus and things like that. So that's Tectoros. So that's like the meat and bones of an Earth deck. Now this is where I get a little crazy, okay? I am running 3 Drataya. Okay, this is where I've gone off on my own a little bit, on my own tangent. Running 3 Drataya. What does that mean? We're going to try the Golden Apple of Discord deck. So Drataya, when a player casts Ambrosia, I can draw 2 cards. So if opponent wants to recover some spirits, I get to draw some cards. So that's the beauty of Drataya. It's a 2/4 drop, so not terrible on its own, but it can punish my opponent for trying to play some Ambrosia. So hopefully that works out for me. And then of course, Big Brother Jataya, we have Latagon. I'm running 2 Latagon, and when a player casts Ambrosia or Golden Apple of Discord, I can target and destroy a card. So, again, if I can get Latagon on the field, I am going to start punishing Ambrosia, and then I have some Golden Apple of Discords. I'm running some Ambrosia. So, hopefully I can start punishing some stuff and targeting and destroying cards. Doesn't exactly help with Volt Tempest, but it is a big card. It's a 7/8, and I might be able to build on that to be able to take on a Volt Tempest or something of the nature. That is all my Earth Spirit Elestrals, and hopefully, like I said, hopefully it does what I need. Now, with my time with my Thunder deck, I really came to love Astrabbit. Astrabbit is a really good card. It lets you search your deck a little bit. Well, not your search your deck, but you get to kind of draw extra, so you get to look at the top 3 cards of your deck and pick one. You don't even have to show your opponent, so that is really nice, and I kept 3 of them for this deck, and it will has a 2/5 defense. And what's really nice is that if my opponent plays Olympus and things like that, then I also get a little boost for my own Astrabbit. Next, I'm running 2 Elechick. Elechick is good in this deck because it'll help me find Demeter. I'm not using it to find Zeus, but I can use it to find Demeter, and that'll help me out a little bit. And then I'm running 1 Boombat. I put a little bit of an over-reliance on Boombat last week versus Shady Penguin, and while it's good to clear something, it's not good for general board presence, so I'm just going to run 1 of them for like a cheap Earthquake, if that makes any sense. So, we're running 1 Boombat, 2 Elechick, 3 Astrabbit. And that is the bulk of my Elestrals. So now you're just going to see some support. Okay, I got 2 Earthquakes. With the clearance of like Boombat, you know, I have a little bit of clearance here, and I'm running some other cards too. So Earthquake, nice and easy to drop for destroying an Elestral. Then I'm running 2 Demeter. I would really love to get a 3rd Demeter, but all I got for now is 2. And when I enchant it, I can disenchant a Earth Spirit from it to give a card +3/+3. So that's going to be really important to try to beat things like Volt Tempest. Say, like, if I'm stacking Demeter, Scythe, Foley Forest, Tectoros, I might be able just to kind of punch a Volt Tempest in the beak. You know what I'm saying? And then I got 2 Foley Forest. Again, very important to have my Stadium Rune up, so that way I get the effects for it. So another reason I didn't want to run Thunder is that this would be a little more disruptive toward them and mess up their strategy. You know, taking back control of the stadium. So I'm running 2 of those. If I had a 3rd, I would probably run it. And then I got 2 Scythes. I originally had 3, and there were some other cards I wanted to play, so I cut it down to 2. I feel like it's probably all I'll use anyway, but that'll work for that. Okay, next up, we have some pulls from this week. So I opened 6 packs last week, or for this week I opened 6 packs, trying to kind of build a stronger deck, and, you know, maybe I should have gone with a starter deck, but, you know, here we are. I did pull a Rise from the Ashes. This is a very expensive card. 3 drop to play it, and then I got a special enchant or special cast the card I play. So, if, for example, if in my mind I would maybe want to bring a Latagon back, that's 5 spirits right there to pull off that play. That's a lot of spirits. It's a big investment, but it could probably help me a lot. Or, for example, I could special cast a Jataya back and then ascend it to Latagon. So either way, I'm looking at a lot of expenses going on here, but I figured in a pinch this might help me out a lot. Then next I have an Altar of the Stars. Altar of the Stars. If I Nexus, I can change the position of an Elestral. You know, if Volt Tempest is beating me, or I guess Volt Tempest is probably protected, but this is good for Astrabbit, and I feel like it's just a good card in general. Might help me move some spirits around to do some plays. So I felt like running it. I felt like it was a good play. Next, we have 2 Golden Apple of Discord. This is for the Latagon strategy, and when I discard a card from my hand, I can discard a card from my opponent's hand at random, and then the top 2 cards from their deck go to their underworld. So, a little bit of milling going on there. I think that'll be pretty helpful. I really want a 3rd one of these, so I might open... I don't even think starter decks have them. So I might be in trouble for another one, but at least I have 2, so that'll help. Next, I got 2 Ambrosia. This is why I need another starter deck. I only have 2, but my opponent's probably going to run 3. So hopefully Latagon and Jataya and all these other things are going to punish the Ambrosias and help me out. Next, we got 2 Nectar of the Gods. I was going to run 3, but again, it doesn't really feel like I ever play all 3. So I have a lot of drawing in this deck. I don't really need more Nectar of the Gods. I probably don't even need these 2 with things like Jataya around. So a lot of drawing in this deck, hopefully to get the cards I need. And then some defense. I have 2 of my poison-tipped arrows. These are really good. If they do play some mean cards, I can take them out with poison-tipped arrow. And then, again, same idea. 2 Shield of Achilles. If they play an attack or declare an attack, I can bounce it back and kick them off the field. So that'll be really good. So playing a lot of defense, hopefully playing a lot of destruction, a lot of disruption with this deck. And I think that's going to be important to... my opponent's very strong Elestrals player. So I think disruption is kind of my way to go. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited. I'm out of my comfort zone playing a deck like this or building a deck like this. But it'll be fun. It'll be interesting. And then for my spirit decks, I'm simply running 15 Earth Spirits. Nothing crazy. Earth Spirits a lot easier for me to recover with the Scythe of Demeter. And, you know, playing Demeter and things like that. So, got 15 Earth Spirits. And then I have 5 Thunder Spirits. Pretty big investment for the amount of cards I have. But I'm going to want to play my Ash Rabbits. I'm going to want to play my Boom Bat. And I'm going to want to play Eldritch. So I want to make sure that I don't really have ways to recover them outside of Ambrosia. So I did pack 5, and then if worst case scenario, I can use them to misenchant things if I needed. So that's going to be my deck for JadeJonny this week, and we'll see how it goes, man. I'm excited, and it's fun. I'm having a lot of fun building decks, and hopefully we pick up our first win. Anyway, that's going to be it. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
I tell you what, IronBoffin is an Ambrosia away from having a pretty sick deck. Fruit is actually a decent meta viable deck right now. It's not S tier, but it's not bad either. JadeJonny's up next. Let's find out what he's gonna bring. He's been running Thunder Nexus pretty much all season. No reason for him to deviate from that plan. Let's see what he's bringing.
Yo, we're back. Hi. Yo, let's do this. So, we're playing Standard T Nexus, so I'm not going to go over the list too much. We're only going to stop at the tech cards. And to start off with the tech cards, we have Veritaqua. We're playing 3 copies of Veritaqua because I'm expecting him to play Voltimpus. Veritaqua, this is just Verite. It's an out to anything as long as I can get it in a fits position. Then we're playing 3 Necruffs. If he's playing Thunder, if he's playing Voltimpus, he's playing Thunder, and Thunder has cap set at 4 bodies. So we're gonna have Necruff to attack over those 4 bodies outside of Astrabbit, obviously. Then we're playing the standard T-Nexus package, 2 Toxion, 3 Astrabbit, 3 Sparkit, 3 Elechick. We don't need to explain this. I'm not even going to bother wasting my time explaining that. 3 Shield of Achilles, because we're going to need some defensive plays in case he decides to get a little frisky with that Voltimpus. So we're going to have that Shield of Achilles to be able to bounce that Voltimpus back to hand. The second it does, he loses the game. Doesn't even matter. Tsunami to get his Voltimpus in defense position so that the Verite can attack into it. We have 2 Gorgon's Gaze to hopefully prevent it ever hitting the board, 3 Ambrosia, 3 Nog, 3 EQ, 2 Thunderstorm to pop his Zeus if it ever comes up, 2 Eruption if he ever overextends, enchants too many spirits. Eruption can finish the game if I'm in a tight bind, so, and then the 3 Zeus. So that's the deck profile. I'm thinking it's just standard T-Nexus with a little bit of tech, not much good tech, but tech all the same. Really wish I could have worked the Pandora's box in there, but I didn't really want to cut any of the runes that I'm already playing, so outside of just like cutting a Nog, maybe 2 and an Ambrosia, and considering my spirit count is a little awkward right now, so I can play the Eruption and the Necruff, 2 Vapiro, or 4 Vapiro, 3 Waters because of the 3 Verite, 2 Tsunami, 2 Earth, or 4 Earth because of the 2 Earthquake, and then 9 Thunder Spirits. So we're a little bit low on Thunder Spirits, but I don't expect to be enchanting Zeus with a lot of Thunder, just because of the fact that he is playing Voltimpus. So, and if he's not playing Voltimpus, then he's playing Earth, and I'm a lot less worried about Earth than I am Voltimpus. That being said, let's go ahead and hope that this game is great. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to boffin. Let's do it.
Looks like we've got ourselves an Earth Fruit deck versus Thunder Nexus in week 4. I'm very excited for this one. Don't count out IronBoffin. Even though he hasn't won a match this season yet, I do think there's an opportunity for him to come up clutch with some lucky draws, getting Drataya plus Ambrosia, and getting that late again to the field, whether it be through his new Rise from the Ashes or another method, could prove to be huge for him as JadeJonny looks to thwart off his offensive onslaught there with his Thunder Nexus. Thanks, guys, for watching this one. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you guys for the clash.